What is up, everybody? RasouliPlays here, bringing you guys some more Fire Emblem Fates online Wi-Fi battles using viewer-suggested teams. In this series, I go through 5 different Wi-Fi battles using 5 different teams suggested by you guys. So if you have your own team suggested you'd like to see possibly featured in a future episode of this series, make sure to go ahead and look in the video description. You'll find out exactly how to leave a suggestion. Anyways, on to the first battle. My first team consisting of Camila, Soleil, Hinoka, Rajat, and Shiro. Shiro's a real lucky guy right now, being surrounded with all these people. And, you know, freaking Super Saiyan Soleil. My opponent has Laszlo, Xander, Chris, Leo, and Takumi. Okay, fair enough. And that's kind of interesting. You're not allowed to have Dragon Fang on Laszlo, but hey, it is what it is, because, you know, whenever people have things in skill castles, skills that you're not actually supposed to have, like such as, for example, Hoshiden Unity on somebody like Hinoka, for example, you know, you're not supposed to have that. But if somebody else in like a skill castle, you know, puts that up there, and then you take it, and then everybody's innocent, you know what I mean? But not that it really matters to me, I'm just saying. So basically what I'm planning to do here is rescue with Hinoka, and then possibly Gale Force with either Rajat or Camila, which is going to be cool. And then just for backup I have Shiro, and then with Warp I have Soleil, because I didn't give her any of the boots that I had available, so giving her Warp essentially makes her a lot more mobile. Now my opponent, due to the fact that I do have Camila and Hinoka, Takumi is going to be a bit of a problem. But then the fact of the matter is I have Aegis, Pavis, Counters, and Miracle on Hinoka. She's not meant to deal damage, but, you know, on the off chance that she has to take a hit, I say off chance, but it's actually a likely possibility, then it's going to be a bit of a problem. So, okay, fair enough. I see that you're going to be running around a bit. You have the Ganglery. You have to get like a certain amount of castle visits for that, correct? Okay, and then now, since we are not willing to play this game of cat and mouse, I'm going to go ahead and rescue Hinoka, because, I mean, he can run around all he wants. You know, this is my castle that we're battling in, so he can just go wherever the hell he wants to go. But I'm going to go ahead and put Takumi on notice here, because he doesn't actually have a point blank skill. But matter of fact, I think I should kill somebody else first, just because of the fact that you have Nori and Trust and Hoshiden Unity. You're not supposed to have those, but like I already talked about that. So I'm gonna kill Leo, because you will be, well, you wouldn't necessarily be a problem, but I think now again I need to position myself to where Soleil can actually come in and kill somebody as well. And the way I want to do that is taking out Xander here, because the chances for a Rend Heaven are fairly high. Along with a critical hit, it's not the worst thing in the world. But if I can also get Laszlo out of the way, which is looking like a better option, get his rally bot gone. Alright, come on, Laszlo. Okay, and next hit, you are gone. Boom. Critical hit was completely unnecessary, but hey, Camila, I appreciate that. I really do. And then now I can actually get Soleil to warp, right? And then, unfortunately, I don't know. Wait, that kind of looks like a dick. I did not mean for that to happen. But hold on. If we actually move Shiro. No. If you move Shiro, it's not going to work. But it kind of does. Am I disappointed in myself? I mean, yeah. But then again, I didn't mean to do it. But, okay. So, let's do, I believe the Great Club is going to be 100% crit. So, as long as we can actually land the hit. Okay, there we go. And Xander is out of the way. The poor guy. Now, the problem is we were talking about how we should take out Takumi because he's a threat, and then we ended up leaving him alive, but it's perfectly fine, because at this point there really isn't much that can phase us. And if all else fails, we can rescue Rajat and actually end up taking out 2 people. So Camila is basically as good as dead, to be honest, because Wyvern Lord... Oh, wow. I don't know why you would do that, because if I actually land a hit, you're dead. Okay, fair enough. Seems legit. And then Takumi is going to attempt to kill Soleil, which is a... she's kind of thick, but the Pursuer, you can probably get a crit. Okay. Whoa. How the hell did I miss the zoom on that one? I'm usually like so fast with it. And then we can actually go ahead and rescue Rajat here. and then kill 2 people with that and call that a good game. I do have the Dragon Spirit, so you are not even a threat whatsoever, the Corrin, so I'm going to attack you first, Takumi. You poor soul, you. I don't know if he likes it very much, but hey, boom. There he goes. I like that laugh. It was, oh man. Okay, so and then just like that, you are out of the way. Swordmasters are fairly dodgy, so my hit rate's not going to be the greatest thing in the world, but that is still phenomenal hit rate, and just like that, it is good game. You'll keep laughing like that, and it's going to be a bit of a situation, but nonetheless, though, just like that, I take the first game. On to the next battle, and my team is consisting of a whole bunch of ninjas. Then again, one of them is a mechanist. Somebody wanted to do quote-unquote the ninja family, which is going to consist of Kagero, Midori, Saizo, Kaze, and Asugi, who does not have a weapon equipped, unfortunately. My opponent has Hinoka, alright, Selena, Loslau, Saizo, and Tsubaki. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you right now, you know, the hacks made is obvious because, well, for one, the battle seal and the visitation seal is possible to get, but the master emblem, as of right now, it is not a possibility. 35 rainbow tonics is not a thing, and then plus you have the battle seal and visitation seal on everybody along with the master emblem. You don't have rescue on Lost now. Now here's the problem: I'm no Phoenix Master 1, so I don't know how well I'm gonna do against a team like this, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's go. I'm a little worried, to be honest, but then again, he does not have rescue on his Loslau, so that is going to help me out a little bit. And this is a Nori and Trust build on Midori, which pairs up with Kaze, and that's going to make my life a little more easier. And I feel like he'd be the type to give me like all the bait in the world, and since he does not actually have rescue, I should be fine. I'm going to go for the Barb, and then I'm going to go for the Rainbow Tonic. So, I wonder if this is actually a +7. Oh, it actually is, okay. Because, like, the text is blue, and that means that, you know, it could possibly be a named, like, whatever, an Iron Sword or whatever that you want to name, Brave Sword. Go to the forgery and name it, but turns out it actually is what it is. And plus, he is a Sword Master with Nori and Trust and a Breaker skill. So, if you pair him up with either, I assume you're going to pair him up with Selena, and then, yeah, and then Saizo's going to go to Hinoka, and then I'm probably not going to be able to hit Tsubaki at all. I do have a Surefire Yumi, though, but the thing is, you have Aegis and Pavis anyways, so I don't know how well the damage is going to do along with Miracle. So, even though if I just so happen to proc a lethality, which is possible on Midori. But anyways, let's see how far we can get. Midori is a phenomenal unit, so you never know what lengths she's going to be able to take us, but I don't know if she's going to be able to really help me out in this situation, to be honest, because this is looking like a real problem. If you don't know, the Battle Seal gives +2 to Strength, Magic, and Speed. The Visitation Seal gives +2 to Defense, Resistance, and Luck, and the Master Emblem gives +1 to every stat. If I believe that's correct. Yeah, +2 to that, skill as well, and then visitation, and then master emblem. Yeah, so it's a very problematic thing here, and you know, he's giving me all the bait in the world, which is fine by me. I don't know how well the Surefire Yumi is going to do. The Surefire Yumi is actually doing fairly well, but the problem is I'm going to die for sure, because look at that freaking skill stat. You're crazy. I don't know if Midori is going to be able to do so hot either. Yeah, her hit rate's not looking that good either, and even on somebody like Tsubaki, because he is the dodgy set, that ain't happening. Although Saizo with the Surefire Yumi is only a 25% hit rate, so I think it's safe to assume that I lost this game, but I'm not going to give up just yet. The chance for lethality, I don't actually double, obviously, because of the fact that, you know, my speed is 60, which is high, but yours is 66. You actually end up doubling me. I'm going to go for the Surefire Yumi. Seems like my best decision. The Red Heaven. Okay. It probably is. Oh wow. Okay, and I'm actually running a Vantage set, so this should make my life a little more easy. As for you though, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to kill you, because look at this hit rate. It's 0. Why do you do this? Still 0. Still nothing. How about... The problem with this that I see is that I don't have point blank with the Surefire Yumi, so you can easily come in with you and actually end up hitting me. Or in general, you can just hit me face to face with the Shuriken. Huh. The hit rates aren't looking too good on my part, but the Soldier's Knife 18% chances to get a lethality. I don't see why not. I have Hoshiden Uni and Quixotic. I'm not really banking on it, to be honest, but at this point, like, what can I really do? There's not much. There really is not much. Yeah, I'm gonna bank on it. I really am. If I can get and land a lethality, okay, this isn't bad. Let's see how much I can actually land. Okay, I got one. But because of your dual guard, damn it. Okay, and that's essentially good game from here. Unfortunately, 7% chance to do 25 damage, but you're gonna proc a miracle. Hey, you know what? It was what it was, and it is what it is. There's not much I could do, to be honest.
You're not ready for this.
Yeah, really not. What the hell was that?
Failed again.
Nah, it's not your fault, Kagura. I mean, your clothes did come off, so was it really a failure? I just don't know what to do here at all. This is 13. It's just at this point, like, there's really no way I could win the game. So I might as well, like, not even prolong it. I did what I could. Alright? Okay. Let's see about this. Well then. Then again, it was 13% hit rate, so I don't know what the hell I was expecting to actually land an attack. Are you crazy? Come on, Hinoka. And then this is going to be a problem. Now then, I do have the dual guard up on Midori, but it doesn't matter because Midori's not going to be able to kill anybody. Because I can't hit this bastard. And plus he has Awakening, which is like a female-only skill on his Tsubaki. And last I checked, wait, where is it? It's right here. Last I checked, I mean, yeah, Awakening on Tsubaki, and last I checked, Tsubaki's not a female. He doesn't have a vagina. I mean, he's paired up with somebody that has one, but it doesn't matter. Okay. But the second hit of Aether is gonna kill me. I did get the miraculous save, but 0-0-0. So like, okay. But I did get the dual guard again, but it doesn't matter because the second hit of Aether is gonna kill me. Well then. Killing Midori right in front of her dad. And then hopefully you don't actually kill. Oh, you are gonna kill Sugi, to be honest. Yeah. Fair enough. My feelings. My freaking feelings are so hurt right now. I like how the freaking Mechanist thing is still moving its legs. Here, let's just attempt to kill Loslau and call it a day. If we can kill Loslau, I can actually use the dual shurikens better. I might as well hit from a distance. Actually, I might as well do this so I can have the terrain advantage. So, if we can kill Loslau here, then it's at least it wasn't a 5-0, right? Yeah, so at least it wasn't a 5-0. So it's not the worst thing that can happen, but it is a thing in general. So then again, how can you even prepare for something like this? How can you know this is gonna happen? You know, it's a normal day on Fire Emblem Fates, you know, online, and then this happens and you're like, whoa, chill. Alright. And wow, you suck. Even with like all those weapons and stuff, you couldn't even like land a skill or kill me one shot. You have a +7 S-rank blade and like Kaze's like paper thin. Well, his defense isn't the worst thing in the world, but still. Then again, now Hinoka's gonna smoke me. Fair game. Fair freaking game.
You're not ready for this.
I'm really not though. He couldn't even miraculously save himself, and that last shuriken went right through his dick too and like came out the other side. So, hey, just like that, I don't know. On to the next battle with my team consisting of Kana, Valuria, Soleil, Midori, and Kildori. Essentially what this team the theme was from the suggester was Daddy wasn't there, but I'm using male Kana, so I actually have like a yo, you know what I realized? That was like the dumbest thing I ever said in my whole entire life, because just because my avatar's a female doesn't mean that Kana doesn't have a dad. I feel so stupid right now. Yo, my bad. Anyways, my opponent has Sinus, I don't know. Seaman, replicated Azura, replicated Kana, Charlotte, and Silas. To be honest, his team is not the greatest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life, to the point where I don't even know if I should use my tonics. But I'm gonna go ahead and like act as if his team is threatening. Now, I assume he probably only just started the game, but I'm going to show him what's really good, though. I really hope he can kill Valyria, just so I can go ahead and hear whatever. You guys know exactly what I want to hear. So, I'm going to attempt to let that happen. And go ahead and use my Kana. Look at that. Look at that speed right there. 61. That's phenomenal. So, I'm going to go ahead and take that. And we're going to go ahead and see how far you can go. You can sing with Azura and reach me with, like, essentially anybody. But I don't know why you paired up Silas, and I don't know. It's up to you, though. Whatever you want. Okay, so that was a good decision. Everybody got wet. Alright, now that Kana's wet, I don't know if you want to send her anywhere close to me, to be honest. Yo, your Kana speed is actually not bad, but I believe that's an Azura Kana, which explains a lot. 50 speed strength's actually pretty decent too. Resistance is not the worst thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. So yeah, the thing is, you don't look like you're giving me any bait, which is, I mean, kind of funny, because I'm gonna catch you because my movement's higher than all your characters. It doesn't look like you used any boots at all. So I don't have the Spies Shuriken, but I do have dual Caldori. So let's rescue Kana and smoke Azura because she's all the way up there. Might as well get her. No weapon too. The poor girl. She's just gonna stand there and take a hit from Milkana? Oops.
So this is how it ends.
I like how the other Azura ran away as if she's gonna live too. You're a replica, you stupid. Okay, now I'm just playing. Soleil is my Gale Forcer, but I don't really need her, to be honest. I'm just gonna send everybody in and see what happens. Because even Caldori, I just don't see why not. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Might as well do the damn thing. And then we'll send like Midori in there. And Midori is just like freaking Midori. So like, if all else fails, Midori is more than willing to sweep a team. And with Super Saiyan Soleil, what can really go wrong, correct? So let's see. Let us see. He's probably like, yo man, this guy gave me so much bait, what a loser. And then little does he know, I think I have Miracle. Oops, you would have thought you were gonna kill me. And then I don't have Vantage though, which is the problem. So yeah, seems legit. Yo, who said that? She sounded kind of cute. Boom, boom, and unfortunately Caldori fell off her high horse, but I mean, hey, at least she was able to live a hit. Yeah, I think I might have gotten a little too arrogant. I'm about to get smoked with the Draconic Hex too. Somebody's about to die. But the thing is, like, Midori, Valyria, and Kana are virtually unkillable by your units. So, okay. That was nasty. That was absolutely disgusting, female Kana. You should be ashamed of yourself. But I don't think Valyria... Yeah, the last three characters I don't think you're going to be able to kill. I wish you were able to kill Valyria, I really do. But I don't see that happening anytime soon, to be honest. Come on, come on, come on, Kana. Come on, Kana. No thank you. I'll skip that charge. Here we go. Anytime now. I mean, you can fight your male counterpart, but hands down, it's not going to end well. I'm not going to be able to sweep you this turn, but... With that skill of 55, Rend Heaven is essentially guaranteed. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you out of the way. Despite the fact that you have the Tomahawk, you are dead here. That's a freaking big Tomahawk. And that's a crit. Boom. My god. Seriously, did you guys peep that? Man, oh man, the things I don't know why people don't like Charlotte though. Like, people just don't like her. I don't know why. You are kind of thick as a Hoshido Noble, but this is freaking Midori we're talking about, so it's gonna sting a lot. There we go. And you are dead. Boom. Poor guy. And then we have Valuria, which is like, she's actually kind of thick, which is going to make people, she's going to give people a hard time. I might as well kill you though. I don't see why I wouldn't proc a skill with either Valuria or Midori. Oh wow. Never thought I'd see the day. But with Aegis, ain't no way that's going to happen. Do I even have a skill on Valuria? I have Rend Heaven, okay. Skill 35, but then again, it's kind of, it's at a debuff right now. It's -6, so I was supposed to have 41. Oops, I keep tapping on stuff. I don't know why you did that. You're not gonna kill me because I have Aegis and Pavis, and I didn't even proc any of them. You still have like the dual Kanas though. I'm actually surprised how far this guy took this team. Okay, I think I could live it if I get another Aegis. Ooh, wait.
Daddy, I'm sorry.
That's what I'm talking about, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to smoke you now. I'm gonna get a miracle with Kana if you even get the opportunity to kill him, and I'm gonna get a miracle with Midori if you even get the opportunity to kill her, and then I essentially one-shot both Silas and Kana. So there we go. But man, did this guy put up a good fight for what this was. I don't know why you did that. Because now I have no option. I could kill Silas too if I want to risk it, but I'm not going to risk it. Forget it. This guy's playing too many games with me. Boom.
Here's a bitter pill.
And boom. Just like that.
Could this happen?
You are out of the way. And then, Melkana, why not get the Midori support and call it a day? You would have thought you were going to win this game, Silas. Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm sorry.
Did you strip the horse naked? That's kind of messed up, Kana. I didn't know you were into that. Maybe you're not my son after all. But then again, I married Shigure, so I don't really know what he's into. What a freaking weirdo. Too late to get a divorce? On to the next battle with my team consisting of a team of 5 witches. I've been asked multiple times to use a team consisting only of magical units. I do not have any of my magic statues up at the moment. I believe, yeah, I have 0 of them up, which is why my magic caps aren't the highest that they possibly are. But if I was smart, I would have put up my magic statues before actually creating this team. But nonetheless, though, hopefully I can actually still do well. So first off, we got Flora with the fire, obviously. Rajat, Ophelia, Orochi, and Nyx. My opponent actually has Takumi, Camila, Laszlo, Laszlo, Selena, and Silas is a Vanguard, which is interesting. And let's see how I'm gonna fare here. To be honest, I do have warp on people, correct? Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and equip the lightning here because I should be able to double most people. To be honest, I do have warp on some people, yes, because obviously the witch class, you can get warp on anybody, but the witch class is where the warp skill originates from. So best believe I had to have it on that, and I also don't have enough boots to go around, so having warp does make my life a little bit easier. It's not the most loved skill in the world, but it is a skill indeed. So okay, but the thing is, you have you know, rescue. So why, I don't see why you didn't give me any bait. Well, you kind of did, because of my warp chain that I can do here with Orochi. So let's see what I can do with that. Probably should have killed Takumi, to be honest, which I still could, but I don't know if I'd rather go for Selena. I'd rather go for Takumi, to be honest. And then if I go for Takumi, this looks fine. And since you do have the Spies Yumi equipped, but you don't have the point blank skill, you don't get to hit from, you know, the multiple ranges. So, boom, Takumi is gone. You can blame Takumi no more because he is dead. So, I mean, I guess you could blame him for his own death, but then again, that'd be a little rude, don't you think? And then everybody else I can just sort of feed to the wolves. And with the Calamity Gate, well, I wouldn't be doing too much, but let's go for... Calamity Gate still seems fair enough, but I'm going to go for the Thunder, because it is a confirmed death. Is it 31 plus? No, it's not a confirmed death, but due to like the critical hit chances and just Rend Heaven and everything, I don't see why I wouldn't have done it. Lost Law is not a threat at all, so everybody else, if I really wanted to, I could just bring them in due to like the Vantage. I'll equip the Excalibur just to go ahead and scare the Lost Law. And then I'll put Rajat there right beside Nyx, because I think they don't look a little similar, but they both have like this dark vibe going on. Obviously Rajat stats blows, Nyx is out of the water, but Rajat can blow something else. Oh, okay. I really want to use the Excalibur because the S-rank weapons, you know, no matter how scary they may seem, they're not actually the greatest weapons in the world. So, okay. Fair enough.
This wasn't in the cards.
I'm actually glad you got the critical hit, because that means your dual guard, no guard thing doesn't go up as much as it does. So let's go ahead and use the Excalibur here. Works really well on flying units. Yo, Lost Lao, you're about to get this work so nasty. And I do double you, so. Boom. There we go. So I was actually surprised about how many people don't like Nyx. She's absolutely beautiful, and her backstory is definitely something indeed. So Selena, you are about to get the Snake Spirit real quick.
We have no choice.
You have no choice but to die, Mr. Nintendo DS Pen. They kind of look like little sperms. Well, not necessarily little sperms, but like kind of like large. So, I mean, was it sexy when it was hitting Selena? I mean, it was good. If we can kill with fire, that'd be funny. Which we actually can, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Poor Flora, she can never catch a break. Yo, what's Flora's favorite movie? Oh, what was the Hunger Games movie called? There was like something that had something to do with like a fire. It was like it was such a good joke too. On to the last battle, and my team is consisting of Rasulina, Asugi, Nina, Reina, and Elise, and essentially the person who suggested it claimed that it was people who rebel against their parents, which at first it didn't make sense to me because, you know, why am I on the team? And then I realized that, you know, Rasulina is core, and so then it started making sense to me. I was like, yo, what the hell are you trying to say? And then next thing you know, I realized it, so yo, my bad. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I didn't even go ahead. Look at my opponent's team. My opponent has Camila as a berserker, Takumi as a sniper, Lion as a hero, Valuria as a wolfsanger, I don't know how to say it, and then Leo. So notable threats is Takumi, obviously. Come on, he's a threat no matter how you slice it. Even though Takumi's not even on the opponent's team, he's a freaking threat. You don't have warp on anybody, so I don't think I should be too worried on that. Your Takumi skill set is not the worst thing in the world, but then again, I don't think he's gonna be able to live a hit anyways, so I don't know what the Vantage thing is for. I swear if you run, I'm gonna be the saddest person in the world if you run up there, because that's such a pain to chase after you. I swear you're gonna do it too, but then isn't like the tactic you have to use like the spies? You use the spies, Yumi, and then you can hit it from a distance so nobody gets hurt by the poison. Oh, okay, he's doing it. He's freaking doing it. But here's the thing though, I have two royals in the form of Elise and in the form of Rasulina, so I'm gonna break the pot. I mean, I know somebody who does this strategy very, very well, and like, since how many times I played with that person, I'm more than willing to, you know, find a way to counter it here, I'll literally stand on the Dragon Vein spot for you. I mean, not on it, but I mean, it's the same thing. And then Elise, I'll put her here, and then I can go ahead and break this. Might as well do it with lightning. Boom, wet, and then we'll get Nina, my Gale Forcer, there as well. Actually, we'll get Nina right here because I believe this is a medicine pot as well. And just like that, where are you gonna run now? I mean, now your Leo's HP's kind of half, so I don't know if you're happy with yourself on that front, but yeah, it's up to you. I'll do what I can. You have the Ganglery. Does that mean you got like the castle bonus? Okay, he looks like he's not gonna be willing to have his characters in the poison area, but with all that being said, I'm still gonna hit the Dragon Vein just because just completely negate the strategy before it's too late, because if I approach him now leaving all my characters far away from the Dragon Vein, he could just keep running and then we're gonna be stuck in this endless loop. So I'm gonna put Takumi right here because that means he doesn't get hit by anything. Either way, you screwed over your Leo though, so hey, let me know if that was worth it. You have Heartseeker on him though, so I can't dodge because like Rasulina's fairly dodgy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and break this, but before I do that, yeah, nobody's in range of poison. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Actually, it wouldn't hurt to... Is this poison? Yeah, it's poison. It wouldn't hurt to actually get people in range of the medicine, because, I mean, you know, boom. Sugi is fine, so everybody's good. Now then, Reina is bait. You can actually hit it with Takumi, but does Takumi have a crescent? He has one crescent. He can't double Reina, but he has 2 chances to hit. He doesn't have any offensive skills, does he? He has Lethality and Aether and Astro, but he's not going to proc those. His skill is 41. That's not the greatest in the world that I've seen on Takumi. Here, I'll get you to stand right here. And then we'll just start gradually coming this way, and since I'm close to this side as well, I can kind of get him locked in. I'll have one person coming that way and one person coming this way, and then he's essentially screwed. As to where he can go, do you have warp on anybody? I didn't check. You don't, and you don't have Gale Force, so that's essentially good freaking game. It really is. And I have a Worm Slayer on Rasulina, so come on. I got this. Okay. I wish I had rescue though, because that means I could sort of avoid things like this, like the runaway game, and then you could just rescue and end up killing up to like even 3 people if you have Warp Azura with Gale Force on the person that you rescued. I can actually get one more movement if I want to by pairing up Nina to Reina, and then I can move 1 step down and actually hit you. But you're not really worth it, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and put Elise in here, though, just because of Aegis and Pavis. So she could probably live a hit. Your luck is 41. You're going to live a hit for sure. I'm going to go ahead and put the barb on it, though. Rasulina, she's going to live a hit, too, because of the fact that... Let's put on, like, the Worm Slayer to kind of scare the Avatar away. Nina is not going to live a hit, so we're going to leave Nina here. And then Reina can actually live a hit as well. Takumi's the only threat. But if bait is bait, then bait is bait. What's the chances of you getting a skill? Reina's defense is 31. Not the greatest in the world, but it is what it is. Because you're kind of trapped at this point. I give you all the bait in the world, though. 4 characters total. You can kill Elise if you want to. You can kill Reina if you want to. You can't kill me, no matter how you slice it. You can't kill Rasulina with Lion or Valuria. you're not going to get an Astra. What is that, counter magic? No, counter in general. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. And now you can actually kill with Takumi, but you should be ashamed of yourself because I'm going to catch you. Hopefully I can actually not die by the crescent. I'm pretty sure I am going to die because it is +1. You're going to go for the killer bow, but what about... Oh, Vantage.
Cry out in pain.
Well then. Oh, I bet you weren't expecting that 60% chance crit to proc. Neither was I though. So that kind of sucks for you. That kind of screwed over your whole plan, to be honest. Because I am in Vantage range, you should have hit from Takumi to begin with the crescent bow, and you probably would have been able to kill me. But it's all good. Your avatar's ugly as hell though, to be honest. I don't know, the older woman one isn't bad, but the older man one is, I don't know why it's so bad. And plus with like the purple hair too. I have Aegis of Pavis and Miracle. I don't know what you're doing. And I think I have counter too. Okay. I have Aegis and Pavis. But that doesn't matter to you, does it? It's okay.
Sorry.
It is perfectly fine because I have 2 people to kill now. Life Taker, oh, you're so sweet. Arena can actually kill 2 people. Okay, so essentially what I'm thinking is, how about I come like this, right? And kill you. Not necessarily the Brave Sword, we can do Brave Lance. And then I believe I should be able to reach Leo. So with the Red Heaven, you are gone. And then I should be able to reach Leo, right? If my math is correct. I don't know if it's actually correct though, but I think I should be good. Yeah, there you go. And then Leo is dead. Hey, I'm not gonna do that yet. Let's do Asugi and do the Barb. Let's see if we can hear the daddy thing. Come on, it's the time.
Just desserts.
And boom.
Daddy. I'm sorry.
Nice. Okay, and then we're gonna pair up Rasulina and Nina just to go ahead and get some Rasulina action with the Omega Yato, because that weapon is not nearly used enough in online play as like an actual weapon rather than just an inventory holder to get like the stat boost, which is, I mean, more than fair, but still a good sword nonetheless. Boom. And plus I like how juicy it is whenever you actually land the hit. Camila, I'm gonna killer bow you, and I'm gonna get this crit because why the heck not? Everybody's getting the crits today, so I don't see why you wouldn't get it right now. Yeah. And oh my god. I definitely know what I'm doing after this video, but nonetheless though, that is basically it for this battle along with this episode of Fire Emblem Fates Online Wi-Fi battles using viewer suggested teams. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe to RasouliPlays. There's up a lot. Follow all my social media links in the video description. If you have a question or a suggestion for a series, let me know in the comment box below. If I want to post a message on my social media. But other than that, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys later.